Hey everybody, this is Zachary Scot the Song a Day Project, where I try to record a song a day every day for as long as I can keep doing that. I'm continuing to make my way through the great Bob Dylan, his fifth record, Bringing It All Back Home, doing all the songs from that record over the course of a couple of weeks here. This is Bob Dylan's 115th Dream, and I'm looping the guitar here. I was riding on the Mayflower, I thought I spied some land. I yelled for Captain Arab, I have you understand, who came running to the deck, said, boys, forget the whale, and look on over yonder, cut the engine, change the sail. How along the bowline, we sang that melody, like all just sailors do when they're far away at sea. Well, I think I'll call it America, I said as we hit land. I took a deep breath, I fell down, I could not stand. Captain Arab, he started riding some deeds. He said, let's set up a fort and stop buying the place with these. Then this cop comes down the street, crazy as a loon. He throws us all in jail for carrying harpoons. I busted out, don't even ask me how. I went to get some help, and I walked by a good and kid Kyle, directed me down to the Bowery slums, where people carried signs around saying ban the buns. I jumped right into lines, and I hope that I'm not late, when I realized I hadn't eaten for 5 days straight. Went into a restaurant, I was looking for the cook. I told them I was the editor of a famous etiquette book. The waitress, he was handsome, he wore a powder blue cape. I ordered some Suzette, I said, could you please make me that crepe? The whole kitchen exploded from boiling fat. Food was everywhere, and I left without my hat. Now I don't mean to be nosy, I went into a bank to get some bail for Aaron and all the boys back in the tank. They asked me for some collateral, I pulled down my pants. They threw me in the alley, but up comes this girl from France who invited me to her house. I went, but she had a friend who knocked me out and robbed my boots, and I was on the street again. Upon a house with the U.S. flag upon display. I said, could you help me out? I got some friends down the way. The man says, get out of here, I tell you limb from limb. I said, you know they refused Jesus too. He said, you're not him, get out of here before I break your bones. I ain't your pop. I decided to have him arrested, and I went looking for a cop. I ran right outside, I hopped inside a cab. I went out the other door, this Englishman said fab, and he saw me leap a hot dog stand, a chariot that stood parked across from a building advertising brotherhood. I ran right through the front door like a hobo sailor does, but it was just a funeral parlor, and the man asked me who I was. Repeated that my friends were all in jail with a sigh. He gave me his card, he said, call me if they died. I shook his hand and said goodbye and ran out to the street, when a bowling ball came down the road and knocked me off my feet. My payphone was ringing, and it just about blew my mind when I picked it up and said hello. This foot came through the line. By this time I was fed up, trying to take a stand, bringing back any help for my friends, Captain Arab. I decided to nip a coin, like either heads or tails. Well, let me know if I should go back to ship or back to jail. So I hocked my sailor suit, got a coin to flip. It came up tails, it rhymed with sails, so I made it back to the ship. I got back and took the parking ticket off the mast. I was ripping it to shreds when the Coast Guard boat went past. They asked me my name, I said Captain Kidd. They believed me, but they wanted to know exactly what I did. I said for the Pope of Europe I was employed. They let me go right away, they were very paranoid. I heard of Aaron, he was stuck on a whale that was married to the deputy sheriff of the jail. But the funniest thing was when I was leaving the bay, I saw 3 ships of sail, they were all headed my way. I asked the captain what his name was, and how come he didn't drive a truck. He said his name was Columbus, and I just said good luck. See you tomorrow.